This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
A top 15 Southeastern Conference showdown going on in Lexington tonight. Matthew Mitchell and number 10 Kentucky hosting number 13 Mississippi State in a big SEC women's matchup. Quick start for the Wildcats on the break. Michaela Epps stops and pops from the elbow, gets the friendly bounce at home. 6-0 start for the game for Kentucky. Epps now with the assist. Bria Goss knocks down the three off the feed from Epps UK by 4. Epps again involved. The pick and roll with Aja Bishop results in an and one for Bishop. Free throw makes it an 11-point lead. Trailing the play, Epps receives the pass from Jennifer O'Neal, drains the three. Cats by 9. You know who else can shoot? O'Neal. Continuing the Parka theme from earlier, Kentucky making it rain in Lexington. O'Neal with the triple. This game would need double overtime, but Epps a career-high 42 points to go along with 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Kentucky 92-90. The Kentucky men remain undefeated, but they were in a fight Tuesday night down in Baton Rouge. The Wildcats managed to beat LSU 71-69, but during the second half, the Tigers erased a 13-point deficit by going on a 22-2 run to go up 6 with less than 8 minutes left. Afterwards, John Calipari said he never thought about calling a timeout to let his players coach themselves.
I don't want him to look at the scoreboard, to be honest with you. It's my job to call timeouts and stop. You just play. And a lot of times, I don't want to look at the scoreboard. I knew what was going on there. I told him, I'm not calling a timeout. Nope. We got a lesson to learn here. And then they can start coaching each other. You know, that's what ended up happening.
A huge Mid-South Conference doubleheader out in Pikeville tonight between Campbellsville and U Pike. On the men's side, the winner takes sole possession of first place in the conference. Number 6 Campbellsville handed number 4 U Pike its first loss of the season way back in November. Hot start shooting by the Bears. KK Simmons, 3-ball from the corner, 3 of his 13 on the night. Check out the Bear defense now. Jackson Hussey comes up with the steal, goes coast to coast, fakes out our camera girl. U Pike jumped out to a 7-0 lead, and then Campbellsville showed up to the game. Devon Campbell, 10 of 17 for 33 points. Tigers into the locker room up 16. But the man of the hour, KJ Manigault, 33 points for KJ. The Bears erase a 19-point second-half deficit, and the number 4 Bears outlast the Tigers at home. Their winning streak still intact, 39 straight home victories, 90-86 the final. How about the women trying to end an 18-game losing streak to the third-ranked Campbellsville Tigers? Pick this one up late second half. Bears have a 1-point lead, make it 4. Kalia Quigley, the senior, gets buckets, but Campbellsville showing why they are ranked 3rd in the country. Going bucket for bucket with U Pike. Emily Fox trims the lead to 1. Less than a minute to play. Tigers by 3. Candace Porter, layup is good for the former Sheldon Clark Lady Cardinal. Lead down to 1. Tigers to the line, 1-1. The first one missed. Bears get the rebound, call a quick timeout. And at the end of the timeout, Porter's number is called and she responds. Layup good, Bears up 1. Last chance for Campbellsville. The shot does not fall, and U Pike pulls off the upset. 74-71 the final. You have to go back to 2006 to find the last time, though, women beat Campbellsville. Here's a very happy Coach Joanna McNamee after the game.
You know, all of me wants to act like I've been here before, but a big part of me just wants to go crazy. So I'm so proud of this team. If there's a team that deserves it, it's ours, because they really work hard and they believe in themselves. They've done it all year, but it just seems like today we finally gelled and came together, and I'm really proud of them.